Welcome back, guys. Just scored the best goal I've scored on this game so far, then realized I wasn't even recording, because even when I'm not doing the face-to-face bits, I've been recording the games for the highlights. Dwight York, 4 goals in the first half. We've put Bahamas away in the second leg. Bahamas' goal, though, when we were 5-0 up and we made some changes, is another absolute horror showing from our goalkeeper. It's another one of those long shots that he kind of dives over the top of, and then it bubbles around behind him before he goes in. But hello and welcome back. It is now episode 3. If you've come to this from the Championship Manager series, this is during my unwell phase, so apologies if my voice sounds a bit different to normal, but we're going to try and tough through. So we're going to see, coming a bit earlier than we would due to the lack of recording of that game, we're going to see what's going on then and where we are. So we're on to a group stage. Now, we've been coasting. I'm not going to lie, we've been coasting. I feel like that's probably going to be over. So let's have a look at these top groups then. So we've got Costa Rica, Guatemala, USA, Cuba. So we've avoided the USA and Costa Rica. I'm pleased with that. El Salvador, Nevin Antilles, Panama, and Canada. That feels like a weak group. Group 3, Mexico. I already don't like where this is going. Antigua, Honduras, and then Trinidad. That's not great. That's not great for me. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm disappointed with that. If we could have been in here instead of Panama or the Netherlands Antilles, that would have been preferable. But let's have a look at the performance charts before we go into our first group game. So 4 goals in the first half. We're dominating this at the minute because of the stage that we've had to come in as. Now, Dwight York, we're going to need him to get us through these games. That I was going to say, if we've got Mexico first, that's going to be upsetting. And we've got Honduras, so we're away at Honduras, away at Antigua, then we're home to Mexico. So depending on how these first 2 games go, we're going to play the first one now. Then we can see what we need to do against Mexico. So we're going to get into it now. Now, it'll be interesting to see how our keeper does against much better players. Now, we're in the Mexico Stadium. Record attendance is 69 more than the capacity. Seems a bit unsafe. I'm going to get rid of my face, though. So, because I believe there's going to be another FMV. Pretty good. Must have been so good to have been the person working on the stadium FMVs, you know, rather than the person who's working on, that's Verstappen's team in Ultimate Team. I don't know which race driver they was. They gave me it on last year's edition at some stage, and I was like, what is this? Let's have a look at their team. Flores, Castro, Barrios, Membrana, Cruz, Smith, Pieda, Fulanza, Nunez, Bennett, and then a player's name that went away before I could see it. So hopefully as well, I've tried to move my mic a bit further away from where my controller is so you don't hear that constant tap, 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 tap. And if you didn't notice that before, but you notice it now, I can only apologize. But Honduras in the blue, white shorts, blue socks. Trinidad, we're in our red, black, and red. And oh my God, these already feel so much better than anyone we've played in qualifying. But here is Big Clint Marcel. And that was my striker. I had no one further forward than that.
The defender getting out of a tight spot there. Oh, great tackle
Right.
there.
need to try and play this differently to because I've just been steamrolling those teams to the extent that it's probably not been that helpful. But there is York. So the goal I was on about, I scored. It was about 40 yards out, and I was already 3-0 up, or maybe 2-0 up. And he'd already scored twice. And one of them was their own calamitous, where the goalkeeper was just completely missing he wasn't even in the net, it felt like. But cut inside from about 45 yards and just smashed in the top corner. And talking of top corners, we are 1-0 up away at Honduras in this first leg. And if we can get this, this will be a huge opening 3 points. The Hondurans are stunned. And we're in again here. It is 2-0. It's York's 9th goal of qualifying. And the Hondurans have gone from looking like fierce opposition to absolutely gifting us a second goal there. Literally giving it away straight to our strikers. The game is opening up, John. Oh, missed that though. Oh, don't give it to him. Now, we're playing the 5-3-2 system still with, I'm going to hit that because there's so many players around me, with a sweeper. So, 3 central midfield, and then the 2 strikers. Oh, I've missed that. Feels like there's a big gap between our midfielders and our defenders, though, today. Oh, and I've hit the shoot button there, going for a tackle. But 30 minutes in, away, in Honduras, played in Mexico for game limitations reasons, to be 2-0 up, they've not had a shot on target yet. I have a feeling that if they had a shot on target, they would have scored. I've missed a challenge here. Get this. Well done. Keep. I'm sat here bad-mouthing you, and you're making saves like that. I'm going to slow this down a bit. I'm just going to slam this downfield, see if we can get ahead on that, and we can't. But yeah, this is going to plan. Now, got Dwight York on the ball here. Little step over. He's giving it away, but we've won it back. Can we get this down wide? Swing that over. Keeper has claimed that. He looks like he's got that nice Adidas Predator goalkeeper kit on that everyone seemed to wear around this era. Latapi. Well played. Ooh, is that corner? No, off the. Did it say off the bar? Didn't look like it hit the bar, did it? That was very strange ball animation physics. We're winning this though. Not got the second ball though, but York's onto that. Hit that, Dwight. Oh, good save. The keeper did do really well.
Good save there, and there's every right to be pleased, John.
He shouldn't be that pleased, Andy. He has let in 2 goals. Oh no. Oh, that was not a great challenge, even on the standards of how this game so stingily gives away fouls. Now, this is similar to the goal that I scored that I mentioned. The keeper had a nightmare on. I hit a big clearance downfield, and it was going straight towards the goalkeeper. And then I got to the ball first, and he just kind of stopped. And it was almost like I just dribbled it around him and passed it into the net. Like his coding had broken. It's 2-0, and I'm pleased with that. Really pleased. And the players are going off on a different side of the ground to we've seen, which is a nice touch. Now look at this: 2 shots on 2 goals, 8 shots, 5 on target. It's not been a corner in the game. They've shaded the possession, but you can have the possession, Honduras. That's not our game. Now there's going to be no subs here this time. Now I don't know if fatigue plays a factor. Keeper. This guy. Right. I'm going to try and hit this guy out here.
And the goal kick sent straight up the park. Well played. Castro.
Now. He's through. Castro scored. I was just about to say, if you're new to the channel, because this series in particular has brought us but a whole different audience to the Championship Manager 3 series, let me know your stories on this, basically. It's a very beloved game, this. And like I said, I own this on the N64, which I'm pointing at off camera. You don't know that it's up there if you're new. But yeah, and I will be playing the N64 version at some stage, and I'll potentially, because this series is tied in with my Championship Manager 3 series, I put all the nationalities that we had in a little draw machine, and we ended up with Trinidad because we'd had Clint Marcel on loan. And I am time wasting if you're wondering why I'm taking so long there. Right, let's work this across to York. York, go with a step over. Am I going to get that wide? Back to York. Nope, you've gone to the wrong player.
The ball cleared away by the defender.
Oh, that's a ball and a half, though, and he's through here. I'm going to hit this before the defender comes in, and that's another good save.
Wow, that's a great save for so many reasons, John.
I feel like 3-1 with 30 minutes to go on the game speed we're playing on, which is 4-minute halves. Oh, no. Clear this. Right, I don't care.
Yes,
that was panic. That was pure panic. There was no Masio-Ball there. Unless you associate Masio-Ball as long ball, in which it was all Masio-Ball. I think that makes sense. Right, play him in there. He's going to go for the 1-2. Oh, I've been fouled there. Surely that was a foul, ref. And it's another save. This guy's having a good game now. Is it too early to go to the corner?
Oh, well played.
Oh, I thought he was going to miss that. I'm getting a lot of bodies forward. I will give them that. I need someone to come back onto that. Oh, I should have turned the wrong way there. I would have been through if I'd just gone for the goal. But we're going into the last 15 minutes here. This is by far the most difficult game we've played. It's the most important game. And I'm just going to get that forward again. But we're on to this. Keeper's not going to come out because it doesn't seem to be in his programming. Oh, and I've slammed that absolutely wide. Now, I was worried about this. My other strikers have been in good form against the other teams. So I was worried that when we come up against the better goalkeepers and the better quality defenders, that they might start to be found out a little bit. And that was potentially a case of that. I was very nervous there. He'd done so well to win me round, and then he did it last game. Like I said, there's no footage of that. You just have to take my word that it happened, and you know it's happened because you've seen him before. And this is just letting me kill out the game. I'm gonna slow this right down, and I'm gonna. Oh, Dwight, why have you come all the way? Why? What is he doing there, Dwight? I want you up front. Nice grunt from the player there. Go that wide. Dwight's inside. Oh, and he's hit it straight at the keeper. Another good save. Let's cut this back. Get this over. Going for a volley. Someone get this. Put that in. And this is going. Let that go out. I don't care. Come on, ref. Ref. There we go. That feels massive. That feels massive. I get that I'm a 42-year-old man playing a video game in my cellar, but that means a lot to me, that win. I'm going to have a look at the league table. I'll wait. Don't worry. Especially as you said, please. Right. We're top. Antigua, you absolute legends. They have drawn with Mexico. 0-0. Is there any way of seeing different squads? Let's have a look at international selection. So there's my reserves, Russell and Haynes. No, it's not letting me see anyone else. But anyway, I can't see Mexico's squad. We'll see it when we get to it. But there we are. Trinidad and Tobago played one, won one. Bit of a nervy affair after I was like, are we going to breeze the group stages? This is going to be uncharacteristic for us. But made hard, well, not made hard work of it. Honduras got back in the game, and the keeper had a good performance in the end. So thank you very much. We will be back with Antigua and Mexico. We'll look at those games all in their own episode, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. Are we going to just keep having one game a week, or are maybe going to skip a game to look at the most important ones? But thank you to everyone who's been watching the World Cup playthrough. It's been great playing it and getting back in touch with this game after so many years, and reading all your stories about it has been great. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in Antigua, which will probably be Mexico or Trinidad's ground, won't it, on the game.